Hello and welcome to the continuation of this Top 10 Favourite series. In this video, we'll be looking at the top 10 toilets of all time. Now, as already mentioned in the previous video of this series, this is my personal favourite selection. In this case, it is toilets, so it'll be my favourite toilets of all time. So please don't get offended if your favourite toilet does not quite make it onto the list. With that being said, here is my top 10 toilet countdown. Let's begin. Number 10, the woods. This is an absolutely great place to go to the toilet. You have absolutely loads of space to do your business. And you can use the natural surroundings to wipe up, such as leaves or twigs, or even squirrels if you have them around. You are also benefiting the soil with your excrement, so that's also a good thing. However, the reason why this toilet does not actually feature any higher on the list is because of factors such as rain, or wind, or even grizzly bear attacks, which can all spoil your woodland toilet experience. Number 9, the potty. This is a great device to do your dookie in. You are safe in the knowledge that all of your mess will be contained within the confines of the potty, unless you have a particularly explosive accident. This was definitely one of my favourite toilets growing up, but I've recently just started to grow out of it. However, if you need to use the toilet on the go and you cannot find a restroom anywhere, perhaps you're on a hiking trail or stuck in a business meeting, then just whip out your potty and you're good to go. Number 8. Portable toilet. These toilets are quite similar to the potty in that they can be moved around, but generally they are positioned in an area for a longer period of time, and they provide a little more privacy. You may often find one in a camping music festival or someone's backyard. They are a great way of relieving yourself in times of desperate need, but the main drawback of them is that they can get quite smelly. It's just a shame really, because they don't tend to come with like an air freshener to reduce the smell. And unlike with the potty, you may have to share your portable toilet with other people. And there is a chance that you can suffocate from the fumes from other people's fecal matter. Number 7, the Armitage Shank collection. For those of you that do not know, Armitage Shanks are one of the best toilet manufacturing companies out there. For the lucky people out there who have had the fortune to do a pee in one of their urinals or a crap in one of their toilets, you certainly do appreciate their build quality and design. Most of the contents of your waste should end up directly in the toilet bowl, and so there tends to be very little spillage or backspray if your aim is accurate. Even though these toilets take an absolute battering and punishment from people's bowels, they continue to receive it all, flush it all away, and are ready to take on their next perpetrator. Quite incredible. Number 6, a hole in the ground. A hole in the ground, also known as a pit toilet, is a great place for you to go number 1 or number 2. Unlike with the other options mentioned, once your poo is buried underground, it becomes very hard to detect and trace. Therefore, I would certainly recommend using one of these holes if you are a wanted criminal on the run from the law. The only drawback with these toilets is that they're not actually that comfortable, but I think that is a very small price to pay to avoid jail time, in my opinion. Number 5, diapers. Diapers are a perfect way for you to quickly dispatch your waste and continue about your day, with the knowledge that all of your deposits are safely stored within the confines of the diaper. The only downside is that you will eventually have to take off your diaper when it becomes too full of poop, and you'll have to replace it with a new one. But you should only need to do that about every 2 weeks or so not too bad. This was one of my favourite forms of toilet when I was younger, but unfortunately I was forced out of wearing them because of society barriers. Due to the emotional scarring, I just cannot put them any higher on the list. But just thinking about how much pleasure and joy they gave me back in the day, it's just giving me happy tears. It's making me so happy. Number 4. The Japanese toilet. The Japanese have designed and built a fantastic toilet. These toilets have features that include heated seats, adjustable water temperature and pressure, and air deodorizers to improve the smell. They can even talk to you, which is particularly useful if you don't have that many friends and you just want someone to talk to. The only downside is that these toilets have been known to spray a liquid at you towards your bum region. They probably do this in retaliation of you trying to take a dump in them. So with all this technology packed into these toilets, just make sure that you are fully aware of what you're going into to avoid being sexually assaulted by them. Number 3. Your pants. Soiling your pants is one of the best options available to you, as you do not need to waste any time worrying about finding a toilet to use later down the line. You can simply go at any time that you want. The only small negatives that you may experience with them is that sometimes the pants will not be able to hold all of your wee or excrement, and some of it may trickle down your leg. Also, your pants may become stained afterwards, so it can be quite expensive having to replace your pants each time with new ones if you are tempted of using this as your permanent toilet from now on. Number 2. Swimming pool or ocean. As far as going to the toilet is concerned, there are not many better options than going to the toilet in a swimming pool or an ocean. You are free to do your business with a smile on your face. And you do not have to worry about cleaning up afterwards, as the water around you should take good care of that. When it comes to pooing, it is generally considered better to do this in a swimming pool rather than the ocean, because a strong current or big wave can really make it a bit more tricky releasing your bowels. Whereas in a swimming pool, the water should be nice and calm around you. The only issue that you may have is that some people may be swimming directly around you, and you'll want to avoid pooing altogether in that case if you're likely to produce a floater, as it could spoil their day and could embarrass you, which will end up spoiling your day as well. Number 1. The bed. There is nothing quite like getting into a nice and cozy bed and doing a great big dump. If you are cold, the poo should keep you a little warmer as well, and acts as a natural heater while you fall asleep. Urinating in bed will have the opposite effect, so it is best to do this on a hot and sticky night, and it is sure to cool you down once more. Besides the adjusted temperature benefits, going to the toilet in bed also has benefits of keeping potential intruders away. If somebody breaks into your home, for example, then they should be put off from coming into your room from the foul smell that will be coming from your bed sheets. Now, there are no real disadvantages to going to the toilet in your bed that I can think of. But I guess some people might say that the bed sheets will become stained, stinky, and ruined. But I think we can all set aside that minor issue with the vast array of advantages that it brings. And that completes the top 10 toilets of all time. Did your favourite toilet make the list? Please feel free to let me know in the comments, as well as other top 10 favourite video ideas that you may have. Until the next video airs, I will catch you later. I think I have a poo coming, so I need to dispatch it now. So goodbye to you. Oh, can I get some privacy, please? It's a bit stinky, that one. Poo, it stinks. It's very smelly.